So let's try our first exercise. I'm going to delete this code and we will be writing the minimalistic program ourselves. And then we will be running it just to see that have we written the program correctly. So I have just fit it into the screen. So I'll be writing that minimalistic C program. Let's see if I say int main, then curly bracket start, then curly bracket end, then I say return 0. Now this is a program that I have written. I'm not sure it is correct or wrong. Let's try to ID1 it, try to run it and see what happens when we submit this code. So when we run this code, it says there are compilation errors. So let's see what this compilation error is all about and what it says. So if we go to compilation info, it says program.c, probably that's the name with which this code is being saved and run by the server. Now it says program.c, line number 2, column number 1, there is an error. And that error is somehow saying expected equals, comma, semicolon, ASM attribute or something. If we go to line number 2, I don't see any problem here because we started a curly bracket, we ended a curly bracket. Many a times what happens, the reason we get compilation error is typically because of the previous line and it is manifested and shown as line number 2, but error might be with line number 1. Let's go and take a look at line number 1. Did we miss anything over here? The answer is yes. Main function that we talked about, this should have two round brackets here, and that is what I have missed. So if we anytime violate the rules, the language syntax, then we are going to face compilation errors. And believe me, this is the place where most of people quit programming. They make a lot of compilation errors and they say programming is not my cup of tea. It's not true. It's just that we need to gradually understand what the error means, where the mistake is, correct it and move forward. So let me go and edit the code. We found the mistake, it was two round brackets. And now let me say ID1 it. So we have fixed the compilation error. Now that error is gone, but we again see a compilation error. This time it says program.c in main function. Program.c line number 4, column number 9. There is an error expected semicolon before curly bracket. So if I go and see what is my line number 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks like line number 4 and it is also pointing out this. So there is a semicolon missing, expected semicolon before closing curly bracket. Before this we need to have a semicolon. So this we have put. Now we can give it a try once again. This time we will see again, do we see a compilation error or do we get it working? So it said success, that means there was no compilation error this time. Now, few learnings to keep in mind when we are writing this code. We have written int main, these two round brackets are very important. Return 0 semicolon is important. One more thing that compiler will not catch, but that's a best practice we will follow is whenever we write return 0, we should give it a tab. So there is a tab key on our keyboard which we will press, and then this code will look better because return 0 is inside the main function. It is inside these curly brackets. Whenever we have any statement which is inside other statement, we will give a tab and indent it. This is called indentation. So we need to indent our code so that code is more readable and it is easy to comprehend for anyone. So we'll be following this practice. Let me remove this for now. So this is the minimalistic C program that we will do. And if I do ID1 with this tab, then we will see once again we will print a success. So keep that in mind. This is going to be our minimalistic C program. And this is something that we should be able to write bug free. Now, since we have understood the syntax, let me delete it once again. Let's give it one more round of practice. Int main two round bracket, curly bracket start, curly bracket end, hit a tab, return 0. This is a program that we should be able to write bug free without making any mistakes in that, right? So this is the first program that we have completed.